The Iran war. There is an update, even though continuously it's been going on for a couple weeks. So, the war between the U.S., Israel, and Iran, dubbed Operation Epic Fury, escalated sharply starting February 28, 2026, with coordinated airstrikes targeting Iran's nuclear sites and military leadership, including the assassination of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. You guys know about this. We're just giving you the details, context. President Donald Trump recently told the nation the U.S. is nearing completion of its strategic goals and might pull out in 2 to 3 weeks. Yet, Iran remains defiant, enforcing an effective blockade on the Strait of Hormuz, a choke point critical to global oil supply, causing Brent crude prices to spike above $105, but hey, it could project to 120 per barrel, and that's a lot. That means we're looking at $6, $7 for gas, and disrupting fertilizer and industrial supply chains worldwide. The Pentagon has deployed approximately 50,000 troops to the region, including a 5,000 strong Marine expeditionary unit aboard warships like the USS Ripali and 82nd Airborne paratroopers ready for rapid deployment. Despite no official ground invasion, tensions are high, with Iran threatening harsh retaliation for any U.S. boots on the ground. Meanwhile, diplomatic effort continue, including a UK-led summit to restore navigation through the strait. Domestically, only a third of Americans support the war, and global markets remain volatile as the conflict tests international alliances and the energy security. Tough time we're living in, people, because of Strait of Hormuz. But I want to give you two viewpoints because a lot of people are just confused. I'm confused, but I'm looking at different sides of the situation. The first is that, okay, I get it. They possibly have nuclear weapons. They possibly have a nuclear program. Um, we want to get rid of them. Israel is pushing us because they're a threat to the Middle East. So if we get rid of that, we're Gucci. 2 to 3 weeks, we're out. We bomb. That's it. No boots on the ground, supposedly. But what I've heard and from other experts like Joe Kent, you got Tulsi Gabbard saying that there is no nuclear weapon there. And why are we doing this? Just seems like we're just doing this because of Israel, the greater Israel project that they have in plans for this. I don't know what is going on, but that just seems like they are pushing us into that situation. Second point, viewpoint. This is intentional to maybe neuter Israel. Like, hey, the 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 con the war Mongols in the U.S. Senate and all of Congress is like pushing us towards that war. So, hey, okay, let's get into this war. But if shit goes sideways, because in Israel right now, nothing is nothing is being reported, and they are being bombed like crazy. Maybe now Bibi Netanyahu sees that, oh yeah, we can't fuck with Iran, so because they're continuing to keep bombing, that maybe, hey, let's make a deal, because Trump likes to make deals. So maybe to take away their nuclear program, um, maybe stop threatening all these Middle East countries. I could see that possibility. I could see a possibility that there's gold there that the US wants to get back, because during the Obama administration, gold was traded to Iran, and Fort Knox allegedly is empty, and that we're just trying to get that back. Um, at the end of the day, citizens, people are getting killed, and it's ridiculous to say that we need to keep doing this because we're saving the civilians. Okay, we're saving the civilians, but we're bombing the shit out of them at the same time is ridiculous.
I think all this shit is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And if you really do your research, don't forget Israel was supporting Iran during the Iran Iraq war.
Hmm?
They were very instrumental in supporting them during that.
Yeah, giving them guns and stuff.
Let's be fucking for real. They know what they have and what they don't have. This is come on.
Yeah, and then it goes back to, you know, lesser of two evils. If we get Iran, which is way more evil, we'll be able to not literally take out Israel, but neuter them. Um, don't give them so much power. Make a contract to get them out of, the U.S. or not double citizen. I'm using lack of words, but like double citizens, as in you're in Congress, you could have two citizenships of U.S. and of Israel or any other country, and that's the fact that is against our security interests anyways in America. Like, who are you supporting more, that other country or the United States, which is fucking horrible. But the U.S. Gerald R. Ford, the U.S.'s latest aircraft carrier, is currently out of commission due to repairs. So the Navy deployed the U.S. George H.W. Bush Strike Group as a substitute in the Middle East. And Americans or on the U.S. Ford, Gerald Ford, supposedly they fucking fucked up their whole ship so they don't have to be deployed to the Iran. So now it's out of commission for a couple of years. And
Ooh wee.
Iran has selectively allowed certain ships from countries like China, Russia, and India to pass through the Strait of Hormuz after vetting and fees, while blocking vessels linked to U.S. and its allies. Um, yeah, Strait of Hormuz. I don't know if the Trump administration even was prepared for that, because it's affecting all of our allies, the Philippines, Australia, uh, us. Their lack of fuel and food resources. They're at an emergency. They don't know how long they're going to survive. There's places that are in a blackout, complete blackout, because of this Strait of Hormuz, and prices are way high here. Americans are pissed off, anti-war this, anti-war that. We don't want this. Trump is uh, a failure, and hopefully there is no draft. But it seems like they're preparing for that, um, because the conscription raised up to like 42. I think that's only for volunteers, but we're heading in the wrong direction. That's how I see it. But again, there's the other side. People think that this needs to happen so, Israel could lose control of what they are doing right now. And a lot of people see it. I'm not even talking about like Israel Jews. I'm talking about like the Zionism, um, pushing for the greater Israel. If you guys know anything about that, it's like parts of Iran, parts of Egypt, um, expand everything that's going on in Gaza. That's part of it too. We are taking this land. You cannot stop us at all. Iranian missile attacks have severely damaged Israeli infrastructure, including the Bazan off refinery and residential area in Tel Aviv, with civilian casualties reported. Supposedly reported. Way before there was like a complete blackout. Like, what is going on? There was AI videos, propaganda popping up. We that these videos of them just to be sentimental for us, but everyone sees it. Everyone sees it that they're just completely fucking up everything. Yeah, 42 in April bolster recruitment amid the conflict. No one wants this. Um, there's predictions that if it does happen, there's gonna be a whole revolution because we don't want to see people die. And other thing is, we don't know how many people are dead. They're just slowly pushing that number out for what any reason, because if possibly if we do see a bunch of numbers rising up like that, there's going to be a revolt. So it's a slowly walk to it. During his primetime address, April 1st, President Donald Trump repeatedly threatened to bring Iran back to the Stone Ages. Civilians, again, you're just bombing civilians. We killed the 100 something kids. Like, goddamn, dude, we're actually really doing that? Like, no humanitarian over lives like that. Like, it just seems not worth it. It just That's what a lot of people see, is that Israel is pushing us. Bibi Netanyahu is pushing us for this. Comment below your guys' thoughts. I think I'm missing a lot, but that's what I've been hearing. Um, yeah, this is totally update. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I know a lot of people have their thoughts, and I'm just seeing a lot of sides. I'm not just sticking to one. I'm one to really listen. So comment below your guys' thoughts on that.